So today was a creative day. I was painting, as you saw. No worries if you see that the blue eye is bigger than the brown eye. I finally decided that I will change that tomorrow. It's hard when you're painting, and I even measure things sometimes. I find that looking in a mirror, looking at a distance, looking at it upside down, and taking a picture, a combination of those things help me decide what I need to change, and I'm definitely going to shrink the blue eye down a little bit tomorrow. So that said, I have started painting Piggy. You may have seen the painting that is in our foyer of my old puppies. Can you see it? It's down there. You can't really see, but it has China and Benny. That painting took me forever because I was pregnant with Jax, and then I finished it, I think, right before I had him. Like, I had to do the final press to get it done. China's eyes were like too far apart, and I got frustrated and let it go. And finally I'm like, I'm just gonna completely repaint them. I had to like paint over it and redo her eyes, and then it was perfect, and I was so happy. So yeah, I don't have much white paint. I had hardly any. I'm just gonna check on Sebastian. He's in my bath. I'm wearing some lounge cozy. How you doing? You good? Okay, like 5 more minutes. We don't want to go too late. What was I saying? White paint. Yeah, I hardly have any white paint left, and I keep putting off ordering more. It's like $7 to get a nice artist acrylic tube of white paint delivered. So, but yeah, I miss when we had craft stores here and I'd have a coupon and you use your 50% off coupon to get that one thing you need. But it'll be here tomorrow. So I ordered it, and I just squeezed the last little bits that I had out of that tube, and I was able to at least do the eyes, nose, and mouth. Tiny little bits of fur around there, but I'm going to use so much white for the whole thing because he does have a ton of white on him when he sits and you're looking straight on. He's got a lot of brown on his booty, but you're not going to see much of that in the painting. I just did what I could. I was thinking of doing the floors today, but maybe I'll do them tomorrow. I ended up wanting to paint really badly, so at first I was like, I'm just gonna sketch it out, and I'm like, no, I want to start painting. So I did sweep up a little because every few days I shake out the tree skirt because it's covered in pine needles. This tree is not the healthiest. He was a thirsty boy the day he got here, and we've been keeping his water full, but he drops a lot of needles, and he's not going to last forever. He's not going to be one of our longer lasting trees for sure. So lots of cleanup. It's a good thing the presents aren't under there, but the dog would definitely shred through them, so we don't put them out till everybody's in bed. But yeah, I just did a little sweeping when I did that and never made it past that, so no cleaning chores were done, but that's okay. Sometimes we've got to take care of the mental cleaning, the mental chores. And I definitely feel a lot better having been creative all day. I feel bad for Sebastian because his daddy had said he would work on an erector set with him, and he is rebuilding 2 computers, and it's just taking way longer than he was hoping, and he felt real bad. He's like, oh, I'm so sorry I got so busy. I promise we'll do it tomorrow. But Sebastian was way better than he was yesterday. He was a nightmare yesterday. He was pretty good today. He played downstairs a lot. He's been doing a lot of beading and drawing and stuff. I love that he's in a creative stage right now. He's a very good artist. And Jax, I hardly see. I see him at meal times and if he comes down to play on the Xbox. But his friends are now officially off to Florida, so for the rest of the break, he'll just be lurking in his room, I guess, playing Minecraft. Hopefully we'll see him some more. Nothing else to report. We're still waiting on letters back from Santa. I'm really starting to regret dropping it in our neighbor's Santa box instead of sending them to North Pole, Alaska like I did last year. I did see when I was putting my links up for previous videos last night that 1 year ago yesterday was when we received letters back from Santa, and we probably put it in the mail around Thanksgiving. So I don't know when our neighbor sent the letters to Santa, but we're still waiting, so hopefully they come. She said yesterday that she thought everybody would get letters today, and nothing, so I just wrote to her. I don't want to be a pest though. I'm sure she's swamped and we're all busy right now, but yeah, nothing else to report. Haven't gone anywhere. Maybe we can take a drive or something. I don't know. But I will say that I'm doing really great on my hair. I've just been going, I did this whole chunk here. I've braided for 2 nights. Normally I'm happy if I do 10 to 12. I prefer 12. That gets me finished in 10 days. I love to get finished in under a week, but that's only happened like once or twice. But in 2 days of braiding, I've done 30, so that's great. I did 15 a day average. It helps that my husband is staying up late too, so I don't feel so bad being in the bathroom till all hours. I've actually been in bed before him 2 of the nights that we've been off, so that's crazy. Last night I messaged him a meme at like 3:30 a.m. because he was still downstairs. He's like, I'm not even tired. I'm like, welcome to my life, the life of a night owl. But yeah, I'm gonna braid again. This is my version of boring hair. Just blondes and some lavenders. But my hair is gonna thank me for letting it grow. I feel like I'm having good growth right now. Here, let me see. See, look, there's some roots. If you're wondering why this guy is out, this is the strand I had dyed pure blue, like really, really deep blue with that blue hair dye to test. I don't know why I like to torture this little guy here. And until last night, it was very, very blue from here to here. This part was sticking out of the braid and has shampooed and it had no more blue. This part got kind of bleached and grown out since I've done the blue 2 months ago, but this part was super, super blue. And then I just took the braid out last night because I knew I was going to be shampooing my hair, and I'm doing braids anyway, so I'll eventually get him back in there. But this is after 1 shampoo. That blue dye does come out eventually. It's hard to see because the walls are blue, but you can see there's a blue cast to it. It does stick a little bit if your hair is very dry and thirsty and damaged. Like, I still see a blue tinge in my bangs when they're wet, but it's faded too. Most of my hair, I've noticed no more blue. I think there's going to be a little bit back in these sections where I don't tend to shampoo as much. You can see this is one of my pieces of hair. I've got all different lengths, like from this short, this one, all the way down to here. This is why we are not bleaching anymore for a while. We'll see how long I last. But yeah, the blue has been washing out, no bleach, and I'm so happy about that. If this didn't fade so much, I probably would do a vitamin C treatment on just this little strand, but I'm really happy with 1 shampoo of this. I don't think he's going back in the braid tonight, so I can just shampoo this piece tomorrow 1 more time, and then I'll be happy with him going in. It'll get washed out eventually, but yeah, hair and painting, that's really all I've got tonight. That's all I have to say. I only went out to the mailbox a couple times. I haven't done anything else. Ow, I had this bruise on my hand. I don't know if you can see it. It's like that triangle between your thumb and your index finger. I think I banged it on the table. I don't know if there's any light that would really show it. Do you see how it's purple and yellow there? Right here. It's been there for ages. Blood thinners. I did skip my blood thinners 2 days in a row. I say blood thinners there, it's just aspirin, but it does a really good job of thinning my blood. And that's what I was moved to once I wasn't nursing as much. But it does a good job, and it makes my bruises take forever to go away, but it started going away when I skipped for 2 days, and it was all the way to this just yellow stage. And then I started taking again. I've had it twice since then, and now I've seen all shades of purple starting to pop up, and it hurts again. I'm like, no, don't be bleeding in there still. Yeah, I just banged it and thought of it. I'm just babbling now. I need to get him out of the tub, get him to bed, get his medicine ready, so I'm gonna say goodnight. I guess you don't get to have the puppies curse at you tonight, sorry. I'll let his crew here say goodnight. Good night. Stay safe, be kind, and don't forget, wash your hands.